So our next chapter it is chapter 7, lists in Python. So this is our first chapter in term 2. Okay. So what is string? What is string? Anyone? Joel, what is string?
Characters within a double quotes.
Yes, correct. A set of characters within a single quotes or double quotes is known as string. It is one of the which type? One question is there. This is an example for which type? Sequence type, isn't it? Okay. So just like string, we are using another sequence data type. It is list. Okay. List means it is also a set of characters or set of numbers or set of floating point values, but these values are enclosed within a square bracket. Okay, that is list. List means it is a sequence data type. It is enclosed in square bracket. In the case of string, set of characters are enclosed within double quotes, isn't it? In this list, we are using square bracket for representing list. Okay, so how we can write one list? Okay, for representing string, we are using within double quotes. I'll write ABC. Means ABC is a string or S is a string. Okay, so if we want to declare one list, same way we can give one name for list, which is equal to within square bracket give some value. Here I am using integer value. So it is integer list, a value that include only integer value. So L means it is the list name. Here we can use any list name, any name, that is either you can give list 1 or you can give L1 or you can give L2, just like that. Okay, so here you can use any name just like our variable name, which is equal to within square bracket use the value. Okay, this square bracket represents list. Okay, so for basic thing related with list, it is list is within square bracket. Then tuple, for tuple which bracket we are using? Vinayak, tuple which bracket we are using?
Round bracket.
Yes, correct, it is round bracket. The case of dictionary we are using flower bracket. Okay, so in the case of list we are using square bracket. Inside that square bracket, we can use any type of value. Another list I will use L2 is equal to within square bracket. I am using 1.1, 2.1, 3.1. This is another list with float value. And another list L3 is equal to within square bracket. I am using A, B, C, D. This is a list with characters or strings, or L4 is equal to within square bracket I am giving some words A, B, C, hello, then welcome. Okay, this is a list with string values. Okay, is it clear, children, the concept of list? Okay, so here list means it is a collection of values. Each values, that is all the values are enclosed within square bracket, that is list. Okay, here I am using integer value, here I am using float value, here I am using character value, also string value. We call this character also we call this character as a string. This is also string value. Same way we can use a mixed type of value also. L3 is equal to 1 comma ABC comma 3.1. This is also possible. Okay. So this is list. So write these examples. L1 is equal to 1, 2, 3. It is integer list. L2, here I am using floating point values. In the case of L3, I am using characters. L4, I am using strings or words. And L3, again L3, or you can use L5. L5, we are using a set of values that include integer, string, and float values. This L6 is known as empty list. Nothing is there within that list. That list is known as empty list. L6 is equal to empty square bracket, that is known as empty list. Renil, why am I using this hash here? No idea. Navaneet?
To give a comment.
Yes, correct, Navaneet. Is it clear, Renil? Hash is used for representing some explanation about that statement, that is comment. Okay. For giving some comment for one statement, we are using start that comment with hash symbol. Okay. This is single line comment. Completed, children? All of you switch on the video. Pranav, Tom, Rahul, Navaneet, John. Switch on the video. John, Jose, Rahul, Tom, switch on the video. Okay. So list is a sequence data type. Dictionary is another example for sequence data type. So list is one sequence data type. So one example for sequence data type, it is list. Okay. Then elements of list are enclosed in which bracket, Tom? Square brackets separated by comma. Elements of a list can be of any type. Any type of value we can use in that list. That is, we can use either we can use integer, or we can use string, or we can use float, or a mixed type also we can use. Okay, so a list is a sequence data type, and the elements in that list are enclosed within square brackets separated by comma. Elements of a list can be of any type. Lists are mutable. Pooja, what is mutable?
We can change them.
Yes, we can change the content. Okay, that is mutable. So they can be modified. Mutable means can be changed. We can change the content. So in the case of lists, lists are mutable and we can change the content. That means we can modify a list. After creation, we can modify the list. That is, lists are mutable. Then here one example for list. We already completed different examples, so no need of writing this example. Write these 2 points. Completed, Renil? Okay. So this one is empty list. The first one it is empty list. Second one it is list of integers. Second one it is list of integers. Third one it is list of 3 strings. And here the fourth one it is a mixed value list. That is I'm using string value, integer value, then again string value, then integer value. Then this one is another type. Nested list. What is the meaning of that nested? We already learned nested for, nested if, nested while. What is nested? Anaga, what is nested?
I'm putting something within.
Correct. That is, when we are using that function within another, within the same function, it is known as nested. Nested if means if we are using one if function within another if, that is nested if. Nested for means when we are using one for loop within another for loop, that is nested for. Okay, so here it is nested list. What is nested list? Nested list means we are using a list. Within that list, I am again using another list. That is known as nested list. Here I am using one list. Within that list, I am using another list. That is known as nested list. Then the index values or position value for list is same as that of string. Which are the two indexing in string? Joel?
Forward indexing and backward indexing.
Correct. Forward indexing and backward indexing, or positive indexing or negative indexing. Okay. Forward indexing is starting from 0 to n minus 1. Backward indexing is starting from -1 to -n. Okay. This is forward indexing. Forward or positive indexing. Here it is backward or negative indexing. Forward indexing is starting from 0. Start value it is 0, 0 to last value it is n minus 1. 0 to n minus 1. Forward indexing will start from 0. So if we are starting with 0, last value it is n minus 1. What is n, Renil?
Yes, ma'am.
What is n?
Last word of that forward indexing, right?
N means not the last value, it is total number of elements present in that list. Okay, that is n, number of elements. N means number of elements. Okay, so here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 elements are there. So we'll start with 0. Last value it is n minus 1. Here n it is 6. So 6 minus 1 it is 5. So last value it is 5. Is it clear, Renil? Okay. So it is forward indexing. Forward indexing is also known as positive indexing. The starting value is 0 and last value is n minus 1. N means it is the total number of elements present in that list. Okay. Then in the case of backward or negative indexing, it will start with -1 to -n. Here also n means number of elements. So -1, that is -1. We are starting with last element. Here in the case of forward indexing, we'll start with first element. But in the case of backward indexing, the first value is for last element. So -1 is for n. Then next value -2, -3, 2, -6. So in the case of backward indexing, the first value it is -1, last value it is -n. N means number of elements. Here number of elements it is 6. So the last value it is -6. Is it clear, Pranav? Okay. So this is list in Python. So we learn about different types of list. List means it is a collection of values. It is under sequence data type, and we use square bracket for representing a list. And in the case of a list, we are using empty list and a list of integers, list of strings, and list of mixed value. And one more is there, it is nested list. Nested list means when we are using a list within another list, it is known as nested list. The positioning is different for this one. I'll explain the positioning. L1 is equal to 51, 52, 53, 54. Vinayak, what is the index value of 53?
2.
2. Correct. Pranav, what is the index value of 51? It's not clear, Pranav. Correct, Pranav. It is 0. So here it will start with 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. Okay. Is it clear, Anil? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So L1 is equal to 51, 52, 53, 54. Here we'll start with 0. 0, 1, 2, 3 is the index value of this list. This is the normal list. Next one, it is nested list. How we can give position value for nested list? 1, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So here L1 is equal to 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. What is the position value of 11, Anaga?
0.
Here the position value of 11 it is 0. 12 it is 1. Then what about this one? In this L1, this list is the second position value. Okay. Or it is the third element. The entire list is the third element. Okay. So the position value of this list, it is 3, not 3, it is 2. 11 position value is 0, 12 position value is 1. This list is the third element. So we give position value 2 for this list. And here the position value of 16, it is 3. Is it clear? It is very important for our +2 session. +1 also, but it is needed for +2. So here 0 is the position of 11, 1 is the position of 12, and 2 is the position of third element. It is a list, and 3 is the position of 16. Then I want to access this one. How we can access that? That is the next problem. Okay. So here this is the normal positioning. That is first value I will give 0. Second value, I'll give 1. Third is a list, I'll give 2 for that third element. And the last value, it is 3. But here, in this second position value, it is a list. Within that list, I'm using some more elements. So if you want to access this 13, I'll give it as 2, 0. That is, 2 is the position value of this list. Within that list, 13 is in 0th position, 14 is in first position, 15 is in second position. So 13 means 2, 0, it is 13. 2, 1, it is 14. 2, 2, it is 15. Okay. So first you give the normal numbering system just like our normal list. For third element, entire list I am giving 2. And if you want to access the elements within that third element list, 2, 0 is the first element, 2, 1 is the second element, 2, 2 is the third element. Okay. Then I will give another question. L2 is equal to 51. Here 22, 23, 25, 26, 60, 61, 62. Give position value for each and every element. You want to give 51 value for 51, 22, 23, 25, 26, 60, 61, 62. Completed, children? Joel, read the first position. What is the position of 51?
0.
Oh, yes, it is 0. Then what about 22, Anaga?
Ma'am, 1, 0.
1, 0. Here, this list represents 1. So 22 means 1, 0. Then Vinayak, read 23, 25 and 26.
Ma'am, 1,
1, 1 for 23. Then for 25.
1, 2,
Then 26.
1, 3.
Correct. Pooja, what is 60?
2.
2, it is 60. Pranav, what is 61? Yes, some problem in your audio, Pranav. Correct. 3. Then 62, Rahul. Are not audible, Rahul. Yes, it is 4. You are not audible. Okay. So here it is list L2. Here we are using nested list. The case of nested list, first give the normal position value for each and every element. That is, here it is 0, then it is 1, then it is 2, then it is 3, then last one it is 4. Then for accessing this 22, 1, 0, here start with another forward indexing method. So 0, we can use backward indexing also. 1, 2, 3. So 22 means it is 1, 0. 23 means it is 1, 1. 25 it is 1, 2. 26 it is 1, 3. Okay. Is it clear? Is it clear, children? Yes or no? What happened after exam? Is it clear? So many absentees after exam. Okay. Thank you, John. So many absentees are there after 2 weeks. What happened to all of you? No response. After each and every exam, you are like this. But this exam, I think it was easy, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is easy. Almost all the topics are only the 3 chapters are there. You got so many time for revision. That is 1 day for revision. Okay. And also you almost all score good marks. Next time, full mark for all of you. Okay. That is only based on this. Next term 2 is based on only based on Python. No theory. Here in the previous session also no theory portion. Only 1 chapter. We are not including that chapter in that exam. But here in this second term also we are using only programming chapters. Okay. So one more thing, your 8th period is cancelled. Okay. Inform the absentees also. Then you are happy? Okay. Then also no change in your, I think you are feeling bad with this cancellation, isn't it? No. It is because so we can continue that list. So this is the nested list arrangement. Then, so here another example, it is L is equal to within square bracket 1 comma 2 within square bracket 3 comma 4. So what is L of 0? Write the output of these two. First write the full program and write the output. Niranjan, what happened to you? Why you are late?
My network was having some problem.
Okay, okay. What is the result of that two print statement, Niranjan?
1
First one, it is 1.
and then 3, 4
Hmm.
and
It
1.
is here L of 2 0 means here it is 0, here it is 1, here this 3 4 it is 2, then 2 0 means 2 zeroth element it is 3. This is the first element. Okay, so 2 0 means it is 3.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, then 2 1 it is 4. Okay, is it completed? Tom, completed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The next, write the heading. It is creating a list from an existing list. Creating a list from an existing list. Creating a list from an existing list. List is the function, so we can create a list using two methods. We can create a list using two methods. First method we already discussed, that is L1 is equal to within square bracket gives some value 1, 2, 3. This is the first method. Second method, it is list function. This list is the function used to create a list. List is a function to create a list. So list in Python takes a sequence types and converts a given record or tuple or string into a list. So we can discuss how we can create a list using this list function. This is the normal way of creating a list without using built-in function. This list is a built-in function. What is built-in function, Pooja?
Which is already present.
Once again, Pooja.
Which is already present.
It is already mentioned in the Python library. Okay, so in when we are using this list built-in function, there is no need of writing the definition. We can just use that list because it is a built-in function. So here you just check this case of this list. Here we are using small letter list. Okay, small letter LIST is the built-in function for creating a list. Okay, so list is a built-in function. 1 second, children. Okay, write this one also. One second. So an empty list created with list empty bracket. List 1 is equal to list empty bracket. This is the normal list one list creation. It is L1 is equal to empty bracket. Okay. Then if we are using list built-in function, we can use list empty bracket. Write this empty list creation also. After that, we can continue.